Hi, my name is Yasu from Japan, and in my video I do hitorigoto, which means talking to myself. Actually, talking to the video. And today I want to talk about my experience with my Effexor, like tapering off my Effexor. So I've been taking Effexor and Venlafaxine, which is the antidepressant, for 1 year and then 1 month. So 13 consecutive months so far. Time really flies. And then I am at the stage of tapering off the meds. And then currently I am taking 112.5 milligram. So the highest dose is 225 milligrams. So far I have been able to reduce to 12.1 milligram per day. So I'm really making progress little by little. And the last video that I talked about my tapering off, it's from reducing from 150 milligram to 112.5 milligram, and then I'm still on the same amount because previously when I reduced it to 150 milligram, my body, I could feel that it's having a little bit hard time to adjust to the reduced amount, which I really didn't feel like from the 225 milligram to 100 something. And my doctor also says that I think it's better to slow down. It's a long way to go, and then tapering off, it has a lot of impacts on your body, especially your brain and the body gets used to the highest dose for a long time. So I listened to it, and then I gave myself 2 months to get adjusted to 150 milligram in the last tapering stage, and then it actually went really well. So this is the 13 month, and I gave myself 2 months with 112.5 milligram, and I can really feel it's getting really, my body is really getting used to that more reduced amount, and then very stabilized. But still I can feel energy and motivations and so on. And of course, life sucks, so a lot of things happen. I get frustrated, and then I don't feel good about certain things. But also, things happen that makes me feel happy and then get excited. So it's more enjoyable, even that dose is reduced. And when something happens, instead of like holding everything inside of me, I can see myself that I'm really like releasing it, letting out. For me, it's good. And for some people, it might not be good because I no longer hold it on myself. I fire back, and then if I have to say something, I say a lot of things. So I can see the change, and I feel comfortable with it, and I think it's really healthy for me. So overall, I can feel that so far so good. But one thing I have really realized is that taper off stage on the meds is much more difficult and also complicated, and then based on the pace, it might be taking longer time compared to the time that I was increasing the dose of Effexor and Venlafaxine, and compared to the time that I was taking the maximum dose. And it's all because the factors that I had to pay attention to and then also care about when I was increasing my dose or like staying with the maximum dose of Effexor, much fewer compared to the stage where I'm tapering off my meds, because reducing the meds, I can feel that my body gets surprised to it, and then my body is craving for that reduced amount, and maybe because of the deficiency, it pushes me to produce serotonin or something. I'm not sure, I'm not the doctor. Was I to end test? So I need to give myself a more time to get used to it. And then the lower that the more dose I taper off, the longer and then the harder it would be for my body to get used to it. That's how I feel. And then based on the pace, I think it's gonna take longer for me to actually finish tapering off the effects and venlafaxine. I'm not sure, because I'm still doing it. I'm still in the process of it, and a long way to go. But if anything, this part is something that I underestimated, because from at the beginning, once I reached the taper off stage, I thought it would be much faster and easier, because I would taper off the meds because I got stabilized. But now it really makes sense that it might be taking longer, because the reduced amount that I intake from the meds, of course my body already got used to it for a long time, so that the whole situation is going to push my body to uncomfortable situations. Like something was filled by the meds, but it's removed, so of course my body will be craving for it. But if I don't give myself that reduced amount, my body really needs to push itself to compensate, and of course that's gonna disturb the balance, and that makes me feel very uncomfortable. But I kind of started to figure out what to expect, how to do it. And as long as I can have some expectations that, oh, that's gonna make me uncomfortable, then at least I can power through. But I really have to be careful about, do not underestimate. If something makes me really uncomfortable, I have to go to see my doctor. That really gives me the assurance to just going through the old process. So hopefully I can finish tapering off, and I can share my experience, but nothing, I can't really say anything because I'm still in the process. But so far, those are my experience of taking Effexor and then tapering off the Effexor and Venlafaxine. It's been 1 year and 1 month. Time really flies. It's taking a lot of time. And as always, the last thing that I want to say in my video is, the health is most important things to your life and to my life. And then because of everything, I'm dealing with my health issues right now, and I don't want you to go through the same situation that I've been going through, because it's a waste of time, life, energy, and it's just gonna create a lot of pain. And if you suffer from some health conditions, of course you need to take care of it, and then a lot of things you have to limit yourself, and you wouldn't know when you can really get recovered. That hurts you, but also it's gonna hurt the people who love you because they will be worried about you and then they want to support you. But in reality, you would be the one who feels those health conditions and you need to deal with it. You can get the emotional support and everything, but you will feel alone and you feel very unfair. So if you feel something is too much and you can notice something about your health, please go to see a doctor. And if you're under so much stress in your life and then you start feeling that I can still do it, I can still do it, please don't push yourself. It's because it's already a sign that you cannot do it anymore. And it's not because you're weak, it's because it's just too much for anyone to handle. So please take care of yourself. So thank you for watching my video. If you feel like it, please subscribe to my channel. So for now, Jane, bye. Bye.